Hi everybody and welcome to this week's weekly free instant tournament on BBO. It's a bit late this week. Played my first face-to-face bridge for a long time at the weekend, and also I and Sharon were running the EBU's Easter 9 High event. So anyway, we're here now at this week's tournament. So Easter's opened one heart, a 5-card major. We've got a heart stop there, but we've only got 13 points. We really can't, well, we could bid 2 clubs, but we're going to get another chance at the bidding probably. It's unlikely that both West and North are going to pass again. Our partner has passed. Only like the case of trying letting East-West get into trouble. On the other hand, they might find a spade fit. So all in all, I think it's worth here bidding 2 clubs, showing my 5-card suit and making it more difficult for West to bid spades. Plenty of people would pass with my hand. So there we go. Opponents found a heart fit, we found a club fit. They've gone up to 3 hearts. This one, they may only have an 8-card fit. We might, but it might very well be a 9-card fit. There's a spade loser. Now partner's short in hearts. This hand showed 5. This hand shown at least 5. This hand shown at least 3. That's 8. We've got 4, so partner can't have more than 1 heart. We've only got 1 spade and only got 1 diamond loser. What happens if I bid 4 clubs? Which I figure will at most be 1 down and may well make. If they bid 4 hearts, can we expect to beat it? Yes, I think we can. I expect to make ace king of diamonds, ace of clubs, and a fair chance of a heart trick, and partner may have a spade trick or whatever. So I think they won't make 4 hearts, and we've got some chances of making 4 clubs. So I'm going to bid it. We probably don't have any chance of making 5 clubs though. Or not. I suspect we'll be 1 or 2 off. Let's hope they were making 3 hearts. They haven't doubled 5 clubs. Well, that's actually better. Partner does have the singleton heart. We do seem to have a spade loser though. We can set up dummy spades. So our problem does seem to be a heart loser, spade loser, 2 club losers. So I thought 4 clubs was likely to be 1 off. Right, what's the best line of play here? We certainly, our only entry to dummy really after the spade is winning this diamond. So really we're forced into winning this diamond in our hand. I think if after that I play a heart, looking like my main aim is to rough hearts and dummy, they will lead trumps for me, which hopefully means I'll only lose 1 trump. And then I can have a smack at spades. I'm hoping to establish some spades to throw the hearts away eventually. So that's what I'm going to try. Maybe I should have won with a king of diamonds just to make it clear that I've got all the diamonds. Let's leave the 9 of hearts. And I didn't, so maybe this diamond's going to get roughed, which will not be great. Well, at least there's the ace of spades. Right, we've lost one club from the left here. Let's play a low club from table, and maybe the king or queen will pop up from east. Yes. Quite likely a singleton. So we'll play club. There's the queen, pops up. Yes, it was a singleton on it. 8 of hearts now comes. Well, you can see why they've had the 8 of hearts, because they've still got the 10 of clubs. So I can't do anything about it, otherwise I'd lose a heart because there's still a heart on it there. Queen of spades will allow me to get rid of the heart. Jack of spades, diamond. Doesn't make a difference here. 8 of clubs, follow anyway. 9 of clubs, 10. Well, the decision was quite unkind to us, but that means it was kind to our opponents. So -3, 21%. For the tables, 3 hearts makes for 140. People got left in 4 clubs and 3 clubs. Somebody did 3 no trumps on our cards. So the main ones were people who didn't get raised. So maybe if I pass 3 hearts, the robot partner will bid 4 clubs. Sure, really, how did the people get to play in 4? Just to play in 4 or 3 clubs. So let's look at this one. 1 hearts, didn't overcall, 2 spades by North, and then 3 clubs by me. Well, so by not bidding 2 clubs straight away in the robot system. Right, on to board 2. 16 high card points, very flat hand. That's 1 no trump in the robot system. 2 spades is minor suit statement. 10 plus total points. So we don't have a minor suit fit. We've got points. They've got 10 points. I think I have to bid 3N here. So it's 2 3 clubs, 2 3 diamonds. Some spades, 17 high card points. So 2 no trumps. So if I bid 2 no trumps, that says I've got 15 to 16 high card points. Well, perhaps that's better because I do have a very flat hand. So I'll bid 2N. 3 spades means shortness in spades. In spade, but I'm not worried about shortness in spades. I've got good stops there, so we're bidding 3N here. Right. And that very conveniently has got the robot to play spades, which gives me an extra spade trick. So I've got 4 of them. Got a diamond entry to my hand. Hearts would benefit from the opponents playing them, and I'm just going to have to take the club finesse anyway. So fortunately, because I've got the ace of diamonds, don't have to worry about if I can do a spade entry or to try and keep the 10 of clubs in my hand. So it doesn't follow, so we need another club finesse. I think I'll take the heart. A choice of taking the diamond finesse or the heart finesse. Trouble with taking the diamond finesse is that's my last certain entry to my hand. Whereas playing hearts, I may never need to play diamonds. The ace comes up. Doesn't necessarily mean the queen is at the east hand. Well, I need to take this finesse. I do want to remain in my hand, so that's good. Now I won't need. I can throw 2 diamonds away on the clubs, because that will mean, I hope you counted the clubs originally. There were 5 in dummy, 3 in my hand. That gives us 8. The opponent's got 5. And this hand had a singleton, so they split 4-1. So the king is now going to drop. I'll throw the 3 of diamonds away, and then the 9 of clubs. We'll allow me to throw the 9 of diamonds away. But these are all winners here, so I can claim 12 tricks. And 690 is 100%. Makes up for a bit for the previous one. Money made +2. I suspect by getting them to make the spade lead was the crucial bit. Right, to get the extra trick. Okay, so 8 and 5 is 13. Single doubleton queens of dubious value. These suits are not very nice. Clubs aren't too bad, but hearts is not very nice. But you know, it's an opening hand, so we'll open our 5-card major. 1 spade from there. Right, so this means now that though it means it thinks we've got 2 spades, I don't think I should go out to clubs. I think I should be 1 no trump here and limit my hand straight away. So 2 no trumps from there. 4 spades, 11 to 12, high card points. 7, 13. We might have 25, but we may have a weakness in diamonds. Our 5-card heart suit is rubbish. We'll never establish that. If I were playing imps teams, I would bid 3 no trumps. Because what matters there is by how much you win rather than whether you win or not. So I don't think game is going to make more than 50% of the time, and that's what you need to decide on. Pairs is how often is it going to win. If you bid 3 no trumps and it makes, then you're scoring 400 points as opposed to 150, so you're gaining 250 points. And if you bid 3 no trumps and it goes 1 off, you would have scored 120 and you're scoring -50, so you're only losing 170. So imps, where it matters how much you win, it's worth bidding 3 no trumps, even if it's only a 40% chance of game. 42% more accurately. Not vulnerable, but at match points, it matters how more often you gain. So I think it's less than a 50% chance. So I'm going to pass 2 no trumps and see if that will get me a good match point score. So I suspect most people are bidding it. So it was me saying we could set up hearts. We won't be setting up clubs. They've attacked diamonds. 7. Well, if they've led 4th highest, 7 from 11 is 4. So there's only 1 higher in that hand. In which case they won't know. Well, they'll only know I've only got 1 hand, so they could work out that they need to play low. So I could play the 9 to try and force out an honour. Of course, this could be from a short suit, in which case it won't make a lot of odds. So we hope to make 5 hearts. 1 club is 5. 1 club is 6. 1 spade is 7. That's 8. Well, actually, It's not clear from where the 9th trick will come, unless this 9 draws out an honour from the hand on my right, a king or a queen. And of course, the hearts might not break. So that's, well, it did bring out the king or queen. So that should mean the 10 is in this hand. And the queen, because this hand would normally play the queen if I had the queen and the king. So we will want to leave diamonds from my hand again. I really want to play hearts first, because if they are 4-1, I need the club entry to get to my winning heart. So remember, I'm 5 and 3 is 8. So they've got 5, which may split, most of the time split 3-2, but quite often split 4-1, like here. So then we'll get covered with the jack, and I'll win with the king and the club. I don't know my queen is singleton. They don't, they don't, both of them know that I don't have it. So I think I've got to set up my heart trick now. So I'm going to play a heart. I think I'm going to set up the wrong diamond, although I think I will set up the jack of diamonds. King of clubs comes. All right, so ace of clubs, 4. This is my last entry to my hand. So and this is my 6th trick. And I think my 7th and 8th trick, but the ace of spades. So I'm pretty sure the queen of diamonds is in the west hand. So I'm going to leave the 2 of diamonds. It's the queen. They've got a club of clubs they can cash now. Right. See, now they've led the spade. If I play, I could let it run and hope they've led from the king and my queen makes. But and then they make their 2 clubs, and then they have to give me tricks in dummy. But if I let this run, this hand wins with the king. That's 3. And they've got queen, jack of clubs, 4, 5. Well, then I'm still making 9 tricks. There are no more hearts out. I've got the highest diamond, the highest spade in dummy. So they can't run any tricks there. The king and ace of clubs have gone, so they can only run queen, jack of clubs. And then I've got 2 club winners in my hand, or those 2 winners in dummy. So I'm guaranteed my 8 tricks. By playing low, I'm giving myself the chance of a 9th trick. And that's good, because I'm only going to make 8. Ooh. I've found this very good trick of trying to squeeze, make me guess which honor card to keep. I don't think he's got diamonds. There we go. I made my 2 trumps for 71%. Some people managed to make 4 hearts. And more people didn't. So getting a plus score was worth quite a lot there by being conservative. Okay. So 3 passes round to me. I've got a flat 11 account. If you remember, in this form of the game on BBO, I'm guaranteed to have the best hand. So my partner's hand is worse than mine. The robot, well, could have 11. Either the robots could have 11. And the standard thing to apply here is the law of 15 that says if you're the fourth person to speak, you should add up your points and add on your spades. And if that comes to 15 or more, you should open the bidding. But if it doesn't, you should pass. Here it comes to 14. The reason for that is if the points are obviously fairly evenly distributed, because nobody has, I would already know that nobody had more than 11 because they would have opened the bidding. So could be 10, 10, 9 or 11, 9, 9. That's in fact the only distributions that there could be for those points. So the points are evenly distributed, and in that case it's the side with the spade suit that tends to win, because they can play, if both sides can make the same number of tricks in their best suit and the opponent's best suit is spades, then they're going to be able to play at the level that they can make the same number of tricks. So everything here points to pass being the right thing to do. And I expect they'll turn up at 42%, but there we go, pass. 50%, so perhaps everybody passed. Now, some people played in one no trump, and some people played in 3 clubs down, but 50% was the average. Right, so on my right, East has opened one no trump. That's the 15 to 17. I've got 9, 14, I've got 19 points. Well, basically, you try and whack them. But my partner makes this ridiculous bid that they don't have any points, so they pull my double. I think that in general, when you're defending, I know you'll mostly be playing against the weak no trump, it's best to have an agreement with your partner that they never pull the double. Sure, you'll have someone no trumps get through when partner's got nothing, but lots of times you'll be pulling the double when partner's sat there with 20 points if you've got none. So the best thing is to have an agreement that say you never pull the double of one no trump, always let it stand, but you're allowed to pull the redouble if your opponents play a redouble to play. Well, I don't really want to play in hearts here, so I'm going to have to bid 2 no trumps and hope that I can scramble enough tricks. It's invitational to 3 no trumps, 22 to 24 high card points, so perhaps I won't do that because they'll get it. So looks like I have to pass 2 hearts. Can I bid 3 diamonds? I might have a better chance. The 3 diamonds says I've got 4 plus diamonds. Partner's only promised 5 plus hearts. Just don't want them to bid on again. Could they have 6 hearts? They didn't open 2 hearts, but they haven't got enough points to open 2 hearts. So they could have 6 hearts. There'll be no entry to partner's hand. 3 diamonds is a level higher, and probably the ace queen are there. If you think about it, I've got 19 points, they've got probably 16, that's 35. So my partner's got very little, and these two have very little. So I'm going to pass. So we swap over, and now I'm playing this hand, and this is the dummy that the opponents can see. They're drawing trumps, so diamond fact. I really want to draw trumps. I'd much rather be playing in no trumps. 9. Probably doesn't have the jack. Well, I really want to get to my hand, so let's see if we can persuade them to take the ace of spades. Right. Well, quite frankly, I want to get rid of their hearts, so I'm going to play a heart. I don't think the 4 of clubs is going to be good in the end. Well, I think if they have to rough something now, they're going to be roughing with a big trump. So I'm going to try and get rid of their black cards. Nobody roughed, so now I've got to lead diamonds from here. Give them their 2 diamond tricks. King didn't trump. I have to trump. I make their ace and king of hearts separately for 2 off. So why I wasn't allowed to defend that, I don't know. 26%. So what happened at other tables? Playing in no trumps, 3 no people made 3 no trumps are my way. You get to dummy and play diamonds, I suppose so. And people went off 4 hearts, so people did get allowed to play in 3 diamonds, which was better. So presumably they just bid 3 diamonds. Oh, 2 no trumps, showing the minors. They got to play in 3 diamonds. Same the other time. Yeah. Nobody doubling. So only the people in 3 no trumps did double, 2 hearts, 2 no trumps, 3 no trumps, and it's a fairly lucky make. So his partner only had 2 points, but the jack of spades turned out to be an entry, and they could play diamonds towards me. Once they could get into the north hand and play diamonds, then you're setting up enough tricks. But the opponent should stop that happening. They should hold up the ace of spades, stop there being any entry to dummy, not set up the hearts, and play on clubs. And I think we're struggling to make 3 no trumps. Right, on to the next hand. We got 15 points. They've opened 2 hearts. A week 2. Well, it's my belief that basically when you overcall 1 no trump, the crucial thing is that you have the point range and that you have a stop in their suit, preferably a double stop in their suit, and you don't worry too much about other things like having a low singleton. So I think 2 no trumps is the right call here. Yes. And they lead hearts. Right, partner has a few points, but no spade stop. So this, notice this 7 of hearts is going to be a singleton. Because this hand's promised 6 hearts. We've got 3, dummy's got 3, so that's 6. 6 and 6 is 12, so this is the only one. I wonder if the robot's going to put in the 2 in order to, because it knows the 7 would force me to play an honor. Probably not, because if it did, I'd duck and let this hand play another card. No, it didn't have a heart, but the robot will reckon it may not have a heart and will probably play high. And I may as well win. And then the question is, what am I going to, where am I going for my 8th trick? So I'm going to make 2 hearts. I can make 2 diamonds for 4. Could obviously make a 3rd diamond eventually. Queen of diamonds could be in the robot's hand. I don't have many entries to dummy. But I think I'm going to play on clubs. Going to lose the ace, king, queen of clubs. But hopefully the robot only has 1 of those, and I've got a 2nd heart slot for that. But the robot may have an entry in spade. This robot may have, East may have an entry in spades, which will be a bit awkward. Oh, it's played 2. Right, I'm going to duck that trick. So now maybe I can get rid of the robot's entry. Well, that's got me to there. I may as well try the diamond finesse. And they're playing clubs. So I'm going to encourage the clubs. Oh, it's very nice of them flashing king and the queen. And I can play the 9 of clubs now. And by this hand, it doesn't have any hearts. Cash the ace of spades. All my diamonds are good. Hearts are good if I had an entry to dummy. And they won't give me an entry to dummy, so I'm going to throw the queen of hearts away. 10 of spades won last time. The robot had the king all the time. Here comes the hearts. I can win that. And I've got 3 diamonds and the club winner left, so I can claim. Oh, that's down 1. I miscounted there. Did I make a mistake? 35%. What's happened at other tables? They got the robots going up in spades. How do they get the robot to bid in spades? 2 hearts past, 2 spades by the other robot, and 4 spades there. Oh well, but if I'd made 2 no trumps, it wouldn't have been any different. You see, minus 50 here. If I'd made 2 no trumps, I'd have been plus 120. I still wouldn't have got near the people who got 200. So, whether I made the contract or went 1 off made no difference to my match points score. Right, this is not looking so good at the moment. Right, I've got another 11 counts, which means everybody else has less. I don't have the spades. Got nice minor suits, but I think I'm going to pass this, and I think the hand will get passed out. No, 1 diamond. Partner makes a weak jump overcall with 2 hearts. And remember, I've got 11 points. Looks like those 2 have got 11. East and West have 11 points each, in which case my partner would have 7 points, which would be right for a 2-heart bid, or 8 points, and one of them's only got 10. Well, we've got a misfit. I'm just going to pass and see what happens. Passed out. Although the diamond finesse is working for them, this hand's got ace queen of diamonds sat over my king jack. Leading trumps doesn't look so good. My partner may have enough in spades. that we have a spade trick that I could destroy by leading trumps. I'm going to lead my partner's suit and hope that dummy doesn't turn up with a singleton heart and a doubleton spade. Oh, well, my partner didn't have much in their suit. And the singleton. So why is the so the robot has got club losers and needs to rough them in dummy, it seems. I've got a chance for quite an interesting ploy now. The robot, remember my partner showed 6 hearts when they made a weak jump over call of 2 hearts. There were 4 there, that's 10. I had 2, so the robot doesn't have another heart. But they didn't take a discard on it immediately. Maybe they were worried I would rough it. Where's the Queen of Diamonds? And how many do they have? Somebody should. So one possibility is I could lead the King of Diamonds, and one assumes the robot would win with the ace. But now, except for a 3rd round club ruff, there's no entry to the King of Hearts. So you'd expect them then to play the King of Hearts. Or should I just make them take the discard now and let them play diamonds because I've got the King Jack sat over the Queen? Yeah, and if come another club, that will suit me. Will I then play? I'm too late playing a spade. Should I play the spade right now and stop them getting a club ruff because I've got 2 club tricks? Yeah, I think there's a good argument for that. I'm not really going to get a heart ruff. This partner's never going to get in, so I'm going to leave the Jack of Spades just on the off chance my partner's got 3 to the Queen. Partner had a singleton king. So leaving low, Queen of Spades. So looks like the robot thought it was fooling me. Here comes the 9 of diamonds. So I'm going to play the 2, ace 4. King of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, throws a club, follow. Eight of clubs, 10 of clubs. What's going on here? They have 4 clubs, in which case they've got the king and the 7 left. They're going to establish one of them. The odds are they don't have any more diamonds. I had 2 spades, dummy had 2 spades. This hand had 8 spades, 1 heart. Looks as though they've got 4 clubs, though they had a diamond. So, no, they can't. So, anyway, the King of Diamonds can do no harm. I get trumped. The 8 of trumps appear. Diamond. Club. And the diamond. Since I know the robot's got the club left at the end. So they made 4 spades. So it was King Doubleton they had. Right. So that was not good. What happened at other tables? 4 spades minus 1. How did they get it off? Let's have a quick look at this play on this hand. Okay, same auction everywhere. So let's see what happens here next. 6 of hearts led as I did, the ace goes up. 5 of clubs led as was there. This must be the crucial point. Another heart, king, queen. Club must be thrown, yeah. Spade. So letting them lead spades, they make the wrong guess. Yep. So the spade play was the wrong play. I didn't need to rough clubs. Right. That leaves me in a not very good position coming up to the last board. One no trump from partner, 15 to 17. There may not be much of a swing on this board. 11. It's 10, 11, and 7 is 18. Sadly, 5 no trumps doesn't mean anything to the robot. It ought to mean bid 6 if you're a minimum, bid 7 if you're maximum. You're probably familiar with 1 no trump, 4 no trumps, which says pass if you're a minimum, bid 6 no trumps if you're maximum, the quantitative raise. Well, 1 no trump, 5 no trumps should mean bid 6 if you're a minimum, bid 7 if you're a maximum. So this is not very nice, because if you see 4 no trumps is quantitative and shows 16 to 17 high card points. I wonder what 6 no trumps means. 18 plus high card points. Well, that's what I've got. And the robot will have to bid 7 at its maximum, I suppose. Go, let's swap over. And the 9 of clubs is led, which is good. I can make 4 heart tricks. Well, I've got a minimum, so putting the 10 on, there's the jack, but now the queen and 8 are good. Once again, remember there's 5 opposite 3, which is 8, therefore they've got 5, and they're no worse than 4, 1, so they've only got 3 left, and the king, queen, and 8 are the 3 biggest cards, because 9, 10, jack, and ace are gone. So I can make, I've got one trick, I can make 4 more clubs, but the entries are not wonderful. I can make 4 more hearts. So that's 5, 9. A spade is 10, diamond is 11. So I do need to find another trick from somewhere to make 6 no trumps. I'd really like to have an entry other than the ace of spades to dummy and take the diamond finesse, which is the best chance of making 13 tricks, which obviously matters at match points. So the best chance might be that clubs are 3-2, in which case I can overtake. They are. So now remember we had 8 clubs to start with, therefore they had 5, and the fact they both followed to 2 rounds means there's only 1 left, which says they split 3-2. So what I can do now is, before I go dummy, is cash these 3 hearts, and provided they're no worse than 4-2, not, the 10's appeared, so I can overtake the queen, cash the 9. Now I don't need to cash the clubs now. Didn't need the club as an entry yet. I can always get over to those clubs because they broke 3-2. So I'm going to try my diamond finesse, which gave me the best chance. King of spades into the ace queen. Well, I could have taken the spade finesse and I might have got 13. Anyway, there we go. I'm just going to claim my 6 no trumps, which will be pretty flat. No, whoops, 6 no trumps, 57%. Yeah, just creeps above average on that board, but below average the rest of the time. So, as expected, so nothing to make 4 spades. Playing the spade was the bad mistake there. Winning 2 no trumps. Well, and looks like those 2 overcalls worked out not well. And doubling the 1 no trump. So just letting the opponents play on, the robots play on, and let them get into trouble looks right on those 3. But I think that may be something to do with, you know, basically technique against the robots rather than what you should do against human opponents. Anyway, I hope you learned something from there, and we will hopefully be able to do everything a little earlier next week. Thanks for watching, and if you did like it, please do click the like button so that I know people are watching and enjoying this and making it worthwhile carrying on. Thank you.